Hello everyone, I am Muhid Ahmed Siddiqui and on the screen I have a question from the ACCA F5 past papers, the bits and pieces. Now in this question, actually we are required to perform cost benefit analysis and we are required to find out the incremental revenues and the incremental costs from a decision that the company is considering to take. Now, uh, the company actually operates a retail store. The company actually operates a retail store, and the store is open 6 days a week, and there are 50 working weeks in a year. But now the company wants to open the store on Sundays also. So we are given with information. We are told in the question that uh, by what amounts the revenues of the companies will change, what will be the consequences of the decision, what will be the consequences of the decisions from what will be the consequences of this decision to open the stores on the Sundays. And what we are actually required to do in this question, we are required to calculate we are required to calculate whether the incremental revenue arising the incremental revenue from the decision will exceed the incremental costs or not. So in this way we will look at the financial viability of the decision. Now, the bits and pieces. So if you actually want to understand how if you actually want to see how this question is solved, I first of all I would like to advise you here that you pause this video and you go through the question once, or maybe more than once, because if you can get a good understanding of the question before I solve this question on the screen, it will become much easier for you to understand as I solve. So please, here, pause this video. First of all, pause this video, go through the question, and then once you are done with reading the question, again resume the video and watch me how I solve this question. Okay then. Bits and Pieces operates a retail store. The store is opened 6 days a week, and there are 50 weeks in the year. And now BP is also considering opening stores on a store on Mondays, on Sundays, sorry. Now, what will happen when the store will open on Sundays? By how much amount the revenues will change, by how much amount the cost will change? We are given the information following this paragraph. What will happen? First of all, the sales of the business currently, the current sales of the business, this is in this line we are told how much is the current sale of the business. The sale of the business on Monday through to Saturday uh, is how much is $10,000 per day. So the store may generates a revenue of $10,000 every day that it opens right now, and makes a gross profit of 70% on this sales, makes a gross profit of 70% on this sales. Now, the BP expects that gross profit percentage earned on Sunday will be 20 percentage points lower than the average earned. It means that it simply means that when the stores will open on when the store will open on Sunday, what will happen? The gross profit will not be 70%, but in fact it will decrease by 20 percentage points to how much? To 50%. So this is the gross profit that the company will make from the sales on Sunday. This is because they plan to offer substantial discounts. Why? Because the company plans to offer substantial discounts, too much discounts to customers on Sundays. And they will also run promotions on Sunday. That's why the gross profit will not be as much as the average earned on the normal days. To attract customers, given the price reduction, Sunday sales revenues are expected to be 60%. Now, Since the company will offer substantial discounts, it will attract more customers, and hence the revenue will increase drastically. In fact, will increase drastically by how much? By 60%. By 60%. So how much will be the revenue? The normal revenue is $10,000 per day, but on Sundays this will increase by 60%. So it will become how much? $16,000. The revenue will be how much? $16,000 on Sundays. Okay. Now moving forward, the average daily sales revenue for the other days. Okay. These Sunday sales estimates are for new customers only, with no allowance being made. Now there is no allowance for the customers that already shop with the stores. BNP that who already shop with the stores and who may transfer from the normal days to the Sundays. There is no allowance. There has been no allowance made for such customers. Okay. Now BNP buys all its goods from one supplier. The supplier gives a 5% discount on all purchases if annual spend exceeds $1 million. Now the company supplier offers a discount of 5% on all the purchases if annual spend exceeds $1 million. Now, so what will happen when we will when the company will open a store on Sundays? They will definitely make more purchases from the suppliers. As their sales will increase, they will be selling more, so they will be buying more from their suppliers, definitely. But the company can get a discount the annual if the annual purchases from the supplier exceeds how much? Exceeds $1 million. So first of all, we will have to look at how much company is currently purchasing from the supplier, and then we will calculate how much company will how much the company will purchase from the supplier. How much the company will purchase from the supplier? How much the company will purchase from the supplier if the company decides to open the store on Sundays? So we will look at the total purchases right now that the company is making, and the total purchases that the company will be making if the company goes ahead with the decision to open stores on Sundays. So how much now? uh, if I ask you how much the company is buying from the supplier currently, how much the company is buying from the supplier currently? The company makes sale of $10,000 every day, every day that it operates the stores. 70% is the gross profit and 30% is the cost of sales. You can say that 30% is the 30% of 10,000 is the cost of purchases from the supplier. So every day the company makes purchases of $3,000 from the suppliers. And on how many days? How many days the stores are open every and how many days the store is open every year? So what will we do? There are 50 weeks in the year. There are 50 weeks in the year that the company operates, and every week the company operates 6 days. So we will multiply these two by 3,000 to know how much our purchases are. The annual purchases. In this way, we can calculate using this in this way we will come to know, we will calculate how much is the annual purchases, how much are the annual purchases from the supplier. So take your time, please calculate how much are the annual purchases right now, how much are the annual purchases from the supplier, the annual purchases, the existing annual purchases, the current annual annual purchase purchases from the supplier. Okay. I'm really sorry. Let me just make it a bit more clear. The text that I have written, existing annual purchase. Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I'm coming back in a few moments. Just wait a minute, please. I'm coming back in a few moments. Okay. Now, before taking the break, before taking the break, I told you how to calculate the existing annual purchases. That is, and I've also mentioned here on the screen that 3,000 is the amount of daily purchase from the supplier. Now, uh, let me explain it in a bit more detail. Let me make it a bit more clear. 10,000 is the sales. 10,000 is the everyday sales. And the cost of sales is 30%. Cost of sales is how much? 30% of the revenue. The gross profit earned, since the gross profit earned is 70%. So here we have assumed, so here we have assumed that the cost of sales only includes purchases from the supplier. Only includes purchases from the supplier. That's why the daily purchase from the supplier is determined as $3,000. Now, just multiply these figures and you can arrive at the existing annual purchases figure, the annual purchase that the company makes right now from the suppliers. So how much now? Here you will get the answer $900,000. So the company, the annual purchases from the supplier are how much? $900,000. So these are our existing purchases from the supplier. But to get a discount of 5% on all purchases, we will have to make purchases of 10 of $1 million or more than that. So what will happen when we will open stores on Sundays? What will happen? Our annual purchases will definitely increase. They will not just remain at 900,000, but the annual purchase will definitely increase. So let's look at so now is the time that we calculate. What we have to do, we have to calculate uh, the annual purchases if we open stores on Sundays. If we go ahead with our decision to open stores on Sundays, uh, in that case, how much will be our purchases, the annual purchases? So uh, Sunday sales revenues are expected to be 60% more than the average daily sales. What will be the revenues? What will be the sales on Sunday? On Sunday, the sales will be $16,000. And how much will be the cost of sales? The cost of sales will be 50%. Will be 50% because here I have already told you, and it is also mentioned in the question that the gross profit that we will earn, that we will make on Sundays, will be 20% lower, 20 percentage points lower than the current gross profit of 70%. So how much? It will be $8,000. It will be $8,000. The cost of sales, the cost of sale, oh sorry, the purchases that we will make from supplier each Sunday that we will open the stores, and On how many Sundays throughout the year, how many Sundays will be there? There will be 50 Sundays. There will be 50 Sundays because the store operates 50 working weeks. The store operates 50 working weeks, and each week there will be one Sunday, and as a result, the store will open 50 additional days every year. So, how much additional purchases will we make from our suppliers? 8,000 multiply by 50, and we will get 400,000. We will get how much? We will get 400,000. These are the additional purchases that we will make from our suppliers. These are the additional purchases that we will make from our suppliers. So, existing purchases plus additional purchases. Currently, we are making purchases of $900,000. Currently, we are making purchases of how much? We are making purchases of $900,000. When we will open stores on Sundays, we will make additional purchase of $400,000, and these two figures will sum up to how much? These two figures will sum up to these two figures will sum up to 1,300,000 or 1.3 million, you can say. So it will become 1,300,000 or 1,300,000. Now it will it will entitle the company to get a discount of 5% from the suppliers. So how much will be the discount on all purchases? On all purchases, on all purchases. So how much will be the discount? The annual purchase will become $1,300,000, and on all these purchases we will get a discount of 5% from the supplier. So the discount that we will get from the supplier will be how much? Will be 1,300,000 multiplied by 5%. It will be how much? It will be $65,000. This is the discount that we will get from our suppliers if we open on Sundays. This is also another benefit that we will get. This is all another benefit of opening stores on Sundays, that we will be receiving a discount of 5% on all the purchases. So this is another benefit of opening the stores on Sundays. Now, if we move now, let's move ahead and read the question further. It has been agreed to pay time and a half to stores assistants that work on Sundays. There are store assistants, sales assistants, in fact, assistants. There are sales assistants in the staff who will work on Sundays. The normal hourly rate that the company pays the staff is $20 per hour. In total, five sales assistants. There are five sales assistants, and each works 6 hours. And each will work 6 hours on every Sunday that the store is open. They will also be able to take a half day off. They will also be able to take a half day off 4 hours during the week. Staffing levels will be allowed to reduce slightly during the week to avoid extra cost being incurred. It means that apart from the Sundays costs, there will be no extra cost that the company will incur for these sales assistants. This line, staffing levels will be allowed to reduce slightly. The company will slightly reduce its staffing levels, so that there is no other cost than the Sunday's cost. There is no other cost than the Sunday's costs that they will have to incur for their staff. Now, the sales staff, the sales assistants are paid $20 per hour, that they for are paid at a rate of $20 per hour, and there are five sales assistants, and each will be needed 6 hours. Each will be needed for 6 hours on Sundays. So what will happen by so how much will be the cost that the sales assistants how much will be the cost of the sales assistant every Sunday, or you can say for Sundays, that the company will incur? Normal hourly rate in total, there are five sales will be needed 6 hours. There are five sales assistants. Five sales assistants. There are five sales assistants. Each will work 6 hours on Sundays. And how many Sundays the stores will be open? 50 Sundays. They will also be take staffing the normal hourly rate, where the rate for the will be needed at the store. They will also staffing levels to reduce slightly. Now, the normal hourly rate per hour in total five will be needed for the 6 hours that the store they. Okay, now here it is mentioned in the first line of this paragraph. This is what I was looking for. It has been agreed to pay time and a half. They will be paid at time and a half. They will be paid at time and a half. Currently, they are paid how much? They are paid $20. And by time and a half means that they will be paid an amount that is equal to $20 multiplied by one and a half, or 1.5. So it will become how much? It will become $30. So they will be paid $30. They will be paid, in fact, how much? They will be paid $30. They will be paid $30 for each hour that they will work on Sunday. So how much will this be? How much will it become? It will be like 5 sales assistants multiply by 6, 5 multiply by 6, multiply by 50, multiply by 30, $45,000. It will be how much? It will be $45,000. So the company will pay $45,000 to the sales assistants for working on Sundays. Now, the staff will have to be supervised by a manager currently employed by the company and paid annual salary of $80,000. If he works on Sunday, he will take the equivalent time off during the week when the assistant manager is available to cover for him at no extra cost to BNP. He will also be paid a bonus of 1% of the extra sales generated on the Sunday project. Now, here the only thing that you have to consider is the commission, the bonus that will be paid to the supervisor for extra sales generated on Sundays. How much is the additional revenue? How much is the additional revenue from the how much is the additional revenue for opening the stores on Sundays? How much will be the additional revenue? And first, we will have to look at how much will be the additional revenue from Sundays, and then we will just take 1% of that additional revenue. 1% of that additional revenue, that will be the amount paid to the supervisor as bonus for Sunday sales. So how much is our additional revenue on Sundays? Uh, Not so difficult, not so difficult. Every Sunday, the company will generate an additional revenue of how much? An additional revenue, the company, or should I say that I should, first of all, let me mention here, let me write mm, additional, additional bonus. bonus to supervisor, additional bonus to supervisor, how much? Okay, the additional revenue is on every Sunday that the company will make is that the company will generate is $16,000. Now we will multiply it by number of Sundays by 50, and 1% bonus will be paid to the supervisor. So how much will it become? 16,000 multiply by 50 multiply by 1% is how much? Is 8,000. This is the and this is the bonus that the company will pay to the supervisor for additional sales on Sundays. $8,000. $8,000. The store. Now, this is an additional cost. This is actually an additional cost that the company will incur. $8,000 commission to the supervisor. There are some other costs as well. There are some other costs as well. Hmm. Now, the store will have to be lit at a cost of $30 per hour and heated at a cost of $45 per hour. The heating will come on 2 hours before the store opens in the 25 winter weeks to make sure it is warm enough for customers to come in at opening time. The store is not heated in the other weeks. Okay. The store will be heated 25 weeks. The store will be heated 25 weeks. And each week will be heated 25 weeks. And what will happen? That the heating will be done for 8 hours instead of 6, for 8 hours, because here it is mentioned that the heating will come on 2 hours before the store opens, 2 hours before the store opens. And the store opens and the store opens 2 hours before the store opens in 25 winter weeks, 2 hours. And the store opens for 8 hours, for 6 hours. So how much the total hours will be that the store will be heated? 8 hours instead of 6. 25 weeks multiply by 8 hours, and how many 25 weeks multiply by 8 hours, and how much is the heating cost? The heating cost is $45. The heating cost is how much? The heating cost is $45. So we will multiply it by 45. What we will get? We will get an answer equal to 25 multiply by 8 multiply by 45. That is $9,000. So this will be the heating cost throughout the year of the store. The store will have to be lit. The store will have to be lit at a cost of $30 per hour. The store will have to be lit at a cost of $30 per hour, and this will be done 50 weeks. This will be done for 50 weeks that the store will open. This will be done for 50 weeks that the store will be open. Multiply by 6 hours is equals to how much? 50 multiply by 6 multiply by 30. So the lighting cost will be the same as the heating cost, that will be $9,000. So all these are cost. This is the this is the heating cost, this is the heating cost, and this is the lighting cost. Now, what we will have to do here till now, uh, so we have calculated all the costs. We have nearly calculated all the costs that will be incurred and all the incremental revenues that will arise as a result of opening the stores on Sundays. Now, what we will have to do, we have to prepare an analysis. We have to prepare a statement that shows the overall impact of these costs and revenues, the overall result. So what we will do, we will compare revenues against cost. So we will add up all the revenues, all the incremental revenue, and then we will subtract all the incremental cost to get a final answer, to conclude whether it is financially viable, whether the company will benefit financially from opening the stores on Sundays. Now let's start. Bits and pieces. This is the name of the question, the name of the company. First of all, what did we calculate? Here, if you can see that how much is the, just wait a minute. Yes, the company expect to make sales of, the company expects to make sales of the company expects to make sales, the additional, if I, the additional contribution, how much is the additional contribution that the company will earn? The company expects to make sales of $16,000 every Sunday, and the gross profit will be 50% of these additional from these sales. So the additional contribution that the company will make is 16,000 multiplied by zero point 0.5 multiplied by how many Sundays, how many on how many days the store will open throughout the year. 50 days, as there are 50 Sundays for 50 weeks. So this is the additional contribution. Add one more thing, that is 50 Sundays. So it will be, the additional contribution will be $400,000. Okay. Now we will also get a discount from the supplier. Discount from the supplier that we have already calculated. The discount that we will receive from the supplier. How much will be the discount that we will receive from the supplier? We have already calculated this figure. How much? $65,000. This is another benefit that we will receive from opening stores on Sundays. $65,000 will be our discount received, as I calculated in front of you. $65,000 will be the discount. Now, okay. Moving forward, what will be our costs? Yes, the first cost is the cost of the sales assistants, and how much is that cost? This cost is $45,000. The cost of sales assistants is how much? Is $45,000. Sales assistants pay. How much is $45,000? Other costs include the additional bonus paid to the supervisor, additional bonus paid to the supervisor. How much is the additional bonus? I have already calculated in front of you. That is $8,000. This one here. 8,000 is the additional bonus payment to the supervisor. Okay. And there are two more costs. One is the heating cost that we have calculated, that is $9,000, and another cost is the lighting cost, $9,000. So in our analysis, we will include these two costs as well, $9,000 for heating and $9,000 for lighting, additional heating costs, and additional lighting costs. How much are these? Both are $9,000. There is one more thing, I guess, in the scenario, and the rent of the store. The rent of the store. Now, the rent of the store, $420,000. This, my friends, this is an irrelevant cost. This cost is not relevant for to the decision, because the company will continue to incur this rent in the same way as it incurs right now. As it incurs right now, the company is bound to pay a rent of $420,000 whether the company decides to open the stores on Sundays or not. So there will be no effect of the decision on this cost. So this is an irrelevant cost. We we just have to ignore it altogether. There is no point in including this cost in our analysis. So these are the total revenues and costs that we will. These are all the revenues and the costs that will change, or you can say these are the additional revenues, the incremental revenues and the incremental cost from the decision to open stores on Sundays. Now, the net benefit of cost, the net benefit or the net cost, how much will be the net benefit or the net cost? We will simply add all these figures together to arrive at an answer that is $394,000. One more thing, let me change the format of the cells to make it a bit more clear. Yes, in this way you will eventually end up preparing a statement in this way of the question. You will end up preparing a statement in this way. This is the correct answer, 394,000. This is the net benefit, in fact the net benefit of the decision. So I can say that if the company decides to open the store on Sundays, you can also mention in the answer, if the company decides to open the store on Sundays, uh, it will mm, it will benefit, it will on Sundays, it will uh, result in an additional benefit of $394,000. So this is the answer to the question. If the company decides to open the store on Sundays, it will result in additional benefit of $394,000 annually, in fact, for the company. So I hope that you like the way I solved the question. Please let me know if you have any difficulty. If you have any difficulty in your management accounting papers, my number is given on the screen and my name is also mentioned. You can contact me via social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Telegram, or anywhere else that I am available. Thanks for watching. It was Muhid Ahmed Siddiqui. Hope to see you soon.